Hello everybody, Chris here, and in this video I want to show you guys how you can load up multiple projects simultaneously into memory in DaVinc Resolve 16 so that you can freely switch between them, copy files from one project to the other, and that sort of thing. So first off, start by opening the first project you want to load into memory. So with that you can see the video clips, the files, and the timelines that were for this project. So the next thing we need to do is open up the project manager one more time. So we can click on the file menu to open up the project manager or hit Shift 1 on your keyboard. Once we load up the project manager, we can see that there's a check mark next to my neon sign project. That indicates that the project is currently located into memory. Now, in order to enable multiple projects being loaded at once, we need to right click on any of these projects and then check Dynamic Project Switching. So once we've done that, it will now allow us to load multiple projects into memory. So I can click on another project, such as this enlarge project over here. And now that we've loaded up another project with dynamic project switching, you'll notice that up here at the title for the project, we can actually click on the drop-down menu and switch between projects. So neon sign project right there. We can switch over to that one with only a few seconds. And now both projects are in memory, so if we want to copy something from one project over to another, like let's say this entire edit timeline, like for instance this entire edit timeline, I'll copy that with Control-C while having it selected. We can take that over to the other project, so I'll switch back to the enlarged project here, and Control-V to paste that timeline into this project. Now, what will happen when you copy a timeline in is that any other timelines or files that exist along with that project timeline are going to be included. So in this case, all my other timelines were actually part of the edit timeline, so that's why it brought in all of the files. So one more thing I want to show you. If you go back to the file menu and open up the project manager, you'll see that both of these projects are loaded into memory now. So if you keep loading a bunch of projects, you may find that it's taking up too much memory on your computer. So what you can do when you have a bunch of projects located and you want to close them all is to right click and choose Close Projects in Memory. When you do that, any projects except for the one that is currently loaded, in this case the enlarged project, are going to be unloaded from memory, and you would need to reopen them up with dynamic project switching enabled in order to start pulling files from them again. And if at any point you want to go back to only being able to have one project loaded into memory at one time, then you can just right click in the project manager and turn off dynamic project switching. So that's just about everything there is about having multiple projects loaded into memory with dynamic project switching in DaVinc Resolve 16. So if you were trying to pull files from one project into another, or you just wanted to work on multiple simultaneously, then I hope this tutorial helped some of you guys out. So I've been Chris, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my future video content.